do the collage of your photos. So when you log onto the computer, double click on Com to open up the server. Make sure you open up your folder on the server that has all your photos in it. Then you're going to open up Photoshop. We're going to create new. And when it opens, we're going to make a new blank document and take 9 photos and put them in a collage. So when you make your new document, you gotta wait for it to show up. Make sure it says inches. You want 11 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall. I also like the resolution to be 300. You can change your color to RGB. And for the background color, you can have it white. I'm fine with that. And hit create. Next you want to do is you want to save that in your folder. So once it opens up, you're going to go under File, Save As. You're going to call it Collage with your initials. And it should be, the format should be Photoshop document, PSD. So you want to go right there. You're going to click on the desktop, go to Communications, under Students, under your name, under Photos, and save it. Waiting for it to show. And we're having some difficulty. Oh, there it is. Okay. Then you're going to find your photos. You need 9 photos. So I'm going to highlight photos that I took. And then I'm going to drag it into Photoshop as soon as it lets me. To take the photos and then drag into the Photoshop on your docking station. You only need 9, so you may choose which ones you like. I don't know why Photoshop just closed down on me. Make sure you save and save often when you're doing this project. Okay. So from your collage, any of the 9 photos you take, they should open up. I'm going to put this over here so you can see, and they tab across the top. If you do not have your layers palette up, make sure you go under Windows, and then you want to have your layers on. Okay. So my photos didn't open, so I'm going to drag them again into Photoshop. And like I said, they should pop up right at the top. There you go. So you're going to choose your photo. You can choose whatever 9 photos you would like to use. Make sure you're on the Move tool. You're going to do Command A or Apple A on the keyboard. That selects everything. Command C or Apple C on the keyboard. That copies it. And I'm going to close it down. Go to my collage and paste it in Command V. Slightly large. So I'm going to go under Edit, Transform, Scale. When you scale it, hold down the Shift key on the keyboard and then scale it proportionally. When you get it to where you want, let go with the mouse, and I'm going to go a little larger, and then double click on it. So my first image is layer 1. Then I go for my next image. So I'm going to select all, Apple A or Command A, copy it, Apple C, Command C, paste it into the collage, Apple V, and then I go Edit, Transform, Scale, hold the Shift key as you scale, get it to the size you want, move it to where you would like it, and I'll put it over here, maybe a little smaller, and double click. You're going to want your photos to overlap a bit, so you want them a little bigger than usual. So I'm just going to go down the line. Once I find one, I click on the next photo, Apple A or Command A, Apple Command C, copy, paste it in, Apple Command V, paste it in, then go under Edit, Transform, Scale, Move it to where you want, hold the shift key while you scale, and then when you're done, double click on it. That means it's not selected. So with the selection tool, Apple A selects all, Apple C copies, go to collage, Apple V paste, then edit, transform, scale. Hold the shift key while you scale. You want it a little bigger than it should be, and then double click on it. Now I can still move these around. I just have to click on the layer I want to move to. So maybe I want that one over here. Alright, you want to do this until you have 9 photos. Apple A or Command A, Apple C or Command C, Apple V, Command V, and then paste, edit, transform, scale. Hold the shift key while you scale it. Put it where you want it to go, and then double click on it. Then we go for the next one. So you need 9 photos. Apple, I don't want that one. Apple A, Apple C, Apple V, edit, transform, scale. Whoop. Edit, transform, scale, and then scale proportionally by holding the shift key. Double click on it when you get it to where you want. I need 3 more. I must have missed those 3. I got the fish fountain. I'll just drag those in and see if we like any of those. Okay, so for the middle, I think I like that MHS for the middle, so I'm going to Apple A, Apple C, go to collage, Apple V, edit, transform, scale. Okay, why aren't you scaling? Edit, transform, scale. There we go. Hold the shift key, get it scaled where you want, double click on it. Apple A, Apple C, Apple V, edit, transform, scale. You're going to keep doing this for every image till you get it to where you want. So I kind of like this one here, so I might move the one that I've got here to the middle, and the one I got here. I'm just selecting the different layers, and then I need one last picture. We use the fish fountain, Apple A, Apple C, and then Apple V is paste, edit, transform, scale. You may sit and label every one of your layers, but you do not have to, because what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top layer. I want you to use a soft eraser. So when you're over here, you want to double click on the black and white on your toolbar, and then go to the eraser, and then you're going to use a soft eraser. So you want to make sure it's a soft round brush. If you need to make your brush bigger, on the keyboard, if you hit the right bracket, it makes it bigger, left bracket makes it smaller. What I want you to do, we're on the top layer, I just turn the eyeball on and off so you can see. I want a soft edge, so I'm going to just drag, and if you hold the shift key, it does it straight. Now you don't have to do it straight, you can make it the edges curved if you want. Okay, so I've got this blended in with the background. So that's layer 1. Layer 2, I got to blend the bottom. So I'm just erasing a little bit of the image. Remember, I had them overlap, so you can do what you want. So I blended those two. That one's in the middle, so I click on the layer, and I want to blend, probably make it nice looking circle. Blend it in with the background image. Okay, assignment number 6, layer 6 is the locker, so I'm just going right across. Layer 4 is the tree. Well, I can't see much of the tree, so I want to put that in there. And then I'll erase some of the top of the tree. Now this one here, that's the flag, and I'm going to erase most of the flag on this side. You only have to hit the edges that are touching something. So this one's touching here. I've already feathered the others. This one I just have to feather the top. So I've feathered, blended all the images together to make a collage. You want to go File, Save, and then you're going to print it to the color cube. When you print, you can either go to the 7800 or color cube. When you choose the print, make sure you scroll down and scale to fit media. You want it to fit 11 by 8.5 and then print. And that's how you make your collage.